Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. You already know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe, and a notification bell. This is brought to you by Moo, but we're going to talk about that later. We need to get right into it. It's amazing how these big news organizations on days like today, they choose to talk about stuff that's irrelevant. Listen, good people, don't shoot the messenger, okay? I am a frontline soldier. I ran home so I could share with you guys what's going on, right? I was just going to make my regular video, but I decided to make my video live, all right? Okay, so let's go on. Let's see exactly what's going on. We're here at exactly an hour before closing bell. It is 2 o'clock live today. And listen, let's stay positive, okay? Let's stay positive. Let's keep our heads on straight and let's strategize and not panic, correct? You guys know our motto here. We ain't scared, we prepared. So let's look. Look at that. The Dow is absolutely tanking. The Dow has been down, what? 9 times out of the last 10 trading markets, okay? The last 10 trading days. The Dow has been down 9 of the last 10 trading days. So we can see what's going on. You guys could see it just started right at opening bell, just started tanking and had a little comeback. But if you really zoom out 5 days, you could see we're still down, right? So we had PPI, CPI, high inflation, and now we have other things that's going on. We're going to get into that in a minute. Look at that. And we're also going to get into some crypto, okay? So I want you guys to take a look at that, and you could see for the month, everything is down. You know, if I had that Price is Right, come on down, because that's what it's doing. So let's look right at it, okay? Why? Okay, let's look. There's a couple of things, good people. There is a couple of things happening, all right? Give me 1 second. This is why we're going live. This is what live is about. 1 second, because everything is going to shut down unless I do this. I'm not going to stop. All right. Okay. And I'm back, flying this ship alone. Okay, so let's see. Let's go right back into it. Okay, look at this. Dow. Dow tanks 500 points as JP Morgan slides inflation fears, okay? Inflation fears. We know Jamie Dimon is just a perma bear. He's a perma bear. He's the eclipses come. He's like the world is going to end tomorrow. That's Jamie Dimon. And you could see bank earnings today. Wells Fargo, you know, they're falling and all of that. So we know that the financials are reporting, right? We know that JP Morgan has been talking about recession, and that's part of the news. I'm going to move fast today, all right? That's part of the news, but the other part of the news is this. Israel bracing for potential direct attack from Iran in days. So we have both of these weighing on the market, right? So we have wars and rumors of wars, and then we have banking. We have people like JP Morgan, as you could see. Look at that. Dow tanks 500 points as JP Morgan slides and inflation fears flare up, right? And so the inflation fears are flaring up yet again. And we still haven't had a PCE numbers, okay? So now, for those that have been saying that the greatest fall since the Depression is happening, and I'm going to tell you that's nonsense, good people. Don't panic. That's nonsense, okay? To some people, this is going to be a buying opportunity, though I haven't done a lot of buying, okay? So I just want to just keep it live. So let's look. As we can see now, let's go back to the day. We got even a worse sell-off towards closing bell. But remember, all right? Remember, okay, we're not, listen, I was just reading the headlines. I know we're not getting political, okay? We're not going to vape king. We're not going to get political. We're only going to talk about as it pertains to our stocks and our crypto, okay? We're praying for peace around the world. I would that no one perish. I would that there's no war. That's my stand, okay? All right. So let's see what's going on. 561 down on the Dow. So now here we're going to bounce today. All right, good people. If you're here just for stocks, listen, I am going to bounce from stocks to crypto, right? Just bear with me for a few minutes because I was going to make a video. I'm just sharing it live with you guys. All right, I'm going to go to crypto, but I'll be right back to stocks, okay? So crypto is tanking. Nothing but a sea of red. Now, here's everything I've been saying. Okay, here's the hour, here's the day, right? And here's the week. Nothing but red, a little green, okay? So let's see exactly what's going on. Remember, some of you were saying, hey, Larry, why are you spending so much time teaching us how to trade crypto? Because I kept saying, go out a month and only buy at the lows of the month and not the highs, especially with these memes. Let's see what's going on. Cryptocurrency. Let's look at not the hour. Let's look at the last 24 hours. We could see, look at this, Solana down by 13%, XRP 13%, Ethereum 7.77% down. Yep, great buying opportunities. Yep, you got that right. Now, we want to be careful about what we buy and how much we buy. I'll get back to that in a minute, right? So we could see Bitcoin down almost 5% in the last 24 hours. Now, if this is happening, you guys know that the memes are absolutely being crushed. Look at this. All right, let's go here to the memes. Hopefully it shows up clear on your screens, okay? So let's go to the memes. Doge is down 10%. Sheeb is down 14%. Dog with Hat is down 21%. Pepe 23%. Floki, look at that. And Bonk is down 24%. I will tell you that some of my Bonk limit orders, stop orders got triggered. I got stopped out in profit, but I got stopped out in some of my Bonk, okay? So that's what we gotta look out for. Listen, good people, we have to let the tools work for us. And if you don't have stop losses set on stocks and crypto, I implore you, never just have anything out there without a stop loss. That's just me. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. Let's go back to it. Okay, so we could see, here's one of the things I want to point out to you guys that I said. The fastest movers, the Pepes, the dog with hats, and even the Bunks, remember, and the Flokis. Remember, I said the ones that run up the furthest have the furthest to what? To fall, okay? And the ones that's the most stable, this backs up everything I've been saying. And the ones that's most stable, I said Dogecoin was the most stable meme coin this cycle, one of. And look, it's only fallen by 10%, while everything else is around 15 to 25% down. And this is what I was trying to let a lot of you guys know that are new to crypto, okay? And so here we have Bitcoin, and I'm looking at the fear and greed. And surprisingly, in the hourly, we are still in the greed area, okay? We're still in the greed area, okay? But I'm going to wait until we come back into the fear area before I really start to buy, okay? So you said, let's see here, all my stop limits triggered on my crypto, Bonk, Undo, Sheeb, Doge. Trudy speaks up. Let us know if they triggered in profit, because if they triggered in profit, then you are doing this thing correctly. Let us know. You know, this is not the shame game, but we want to educate here, okay? All right. So let's go back. I want you guys to know this. Listen, for all of the people and some of these people that have no idea what's going on with crypto, this cycle is not the same crypto of 2021, okay? We have over 50, or actually over $60 billion that have been purchased, right? And through spot ETFs now, okay? So we have institutional money that has bought in. It's changed everything. The entire ecosystem of crypto has shifted, okay? It has shifted. It's dwarfing. It's growing. All right. So let's go back here. When you see stuff like this, when you see the Dow down, look at that. You know what? Let's just go to when you see the Dow down for the month, look at that. When you see the Dow down by that much and the S&P down by that much, especially the S&P, when you see them down by that much, I'm telling you right now, crypto is coming down with it. And this, again, is underlining what I've been kind of screaming from the rooftops. And I know a lot of you guys know this, but a lot of new people don't. And I'd like to be the one that looked you in the eye and told you the truth rather than telling you what you want to hear. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you the truth so we can keep more money in your bank. All right. We got cousin Kathy in the house. Love you, Kathy. All right. Look at that. Is that wow? $880 million liquidated. Thank you for that. My ship stop loss is not working. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm sorry. Yep. So let's keep it going. All right. So now we have to look at what's going on. Why we have to see where can we buy? Where can we buy in this? That's what we need. What and where can we buy with the overall stock market falling this much? Even in the last month, down by almost 3%. All right. So, and we know that we had what? We had PCE and we had PPI. I'm sorry. We had CPI, Consumer Price Index, and we had PPI, Producers Price Index. And it is showed that inflation is running wild. Now, we have wars and rumors of wars, as you just saw. We have Israel and Iran. Okay. Now, you guys know that we are kind of tied at the hip with the United States is in this war. If this war breaks out, we are in war. And that's the way. We don't make the rules. Let's not get political. That's just what it is. Now, here's one of the things I want to tell you about stocks and war. Stocks actually take a hit when war starts. Okay. Just hear this in your positions. Stock generally take a hit when war starts, but it literally rebound in days, if not weeks. They usually rebound in days, if not weeks. Okay. And what does that mean? That means that the onset of war provides a buying opportunity. And that's what it does. So I want you guys to look at all of your positions, your stocks and your crypto, and see where are the long positions that I want to buy, right? What are the stock that I want to accumulate long, and have they been hit enough for us to buy, right? And so these are the days where I look for long positions, okay? So if we look at some of the stuff that is beat down, of course, the EVs are just getting hammered, right? I'm going to look in buying some more Cleveland Cliffs. So let's go to small caps. Small caps, I'm going to look to buy a little more Cleveland Cliffs, me personally, ticker symbol CLF, okay? And I'm also going to buy a little more SoFi. SoFi is down 4.5% today. I believe that down the road, this is going to be a stock that I'm going to hold for years. I'm buying a little more of that. And I'm also buying a little more of Palantir. But be careful, good people. Be careful not to take all of your dry powder and buy on the first dip. I just don't do that because it could continue to dip, right? And I'm going to tell you guys the same thing for crypto. If you look at the crypto bubble, you could see everything has tanked. Take your pick. Larry, what about this? Larry, what about that? Larry, what about this? I'm telling you that, like I said before, go out for the month. Let's just do that with the bubble. Go out for the month. So let's just take something like Floki, okay? For those of you guys know, Floki. All right, go out for the month and see where you're at. You know, you could see it better Let me do this. You can see it better with not that one. Let's just go and do this right quick. Coinbase, just like a clear chart so you guys could see it. Okay. This is what I've been saying. Now, this changes everything. For those of you guys that are just technical traders, it's time to pull your head out of the technicals, see what's going on. The technicals are not wrong, but a big news story, a black swan event, it will change all of your technicals. It's not that the technicals are wrong, it's that you're not reading the technicals correct. So as we see here, Bitcoin is down 5%, Ethereum, we could see all of these, like more assets. So let's just pick a popular one, all right? Let's just pick a popular one. I know all you guys are asking. You know what? I'm going to go for a legacy. You guys already know. I'm going to go for a legacy. Now, this goes for all of these meme coins. ALL, whether it's dog with hat, whether it's Flowkey, whether it's Pepe, whether it's Bonk, it doesn't matter. This goes for all of them, okay? So this is what I've been saying. You guys leave me a coffee cup if I've been helping you with this over the last couple of weeks. I've been begging you guys. I've absolutely been begging you guys not to buy these meme coins up here, and only when they tank down, right? So for the month, the low was 2.4. Now the low, we're back to the lows. You see what I'm saying, good people? So the low was 2.4, right, for the month, right? And now look, bam, we're right back. And so somebody bought it 25% up. You buying it at a 25% discount. And this is what I've been trying to help people with. I want you guys to make money. I don't care who you are, where you live. I don't care what your age, your race. I don't care your sex. I don't care. I want you guys to make money. Let's look at Bonk, all right? Bonk is right here. So let's look at Bonk. Remember, I kept saying, and some of you guys were saying, yeah, Larry, it's not going to come back down. No, this is crypto. It always comes back down, okay? And so let's look at it. Here we go, 42%. Look at that, 42% down, right? 42% down. Somebody bought it, you're buying it 42% cheaper than someone else, right? And so that's why you have to just simply, people, please go back to the month and just set a buy order. That's all, okay? Because I don't want you guys buying at the top. I don't care about all these people that tell me, Larry, stop telling people to buy at the bottom. I want mine to come up, and the only way that's going to come up if you encourage people to buy. I don't care about those people. That's not the way it works. I want you guys to get it at the cheapest price. Also, too, let's go back to stocks because I want you guys to do the same thing. I know a lot of you guys are in any kind of stock. All right, let's just go to just VOO and VTI. Okay, VOO. You see here? Let's just go here. Let's just go to the Vanguard. Let's just go to the S&P 500. All right. You see here? Now we're down 1.66%. Are you looking to buy some stuff for your long-term positions? This is an ETF. This is how you buy the overall stock market, right? And so I only buy big chunks when it's a dip like this. The truth be told, it's been selling off. Let's see here. All month. All month has been selling off. We have big runs up, big runs down, but for the month, we're down, okay? And so we just had these data points. PPI, CPI is behind us. We have PCE coming. We have wars and rumors of wars, and we got banks that are doing horrible. And then we have the country's largest bank being an absolute bear, okay? So now fear is not at an all-time high just yet, because I'm saying that because I want you to save some money, because when fear gets at extreme, remember the fear and greed index, when it gets to extreme, that's when you buy heavier. You don't just run and buy everything at the first whim, okay? Let me see if I can find that really quick. Let's go. Okay, let's see here. Fear and greed. Look at that. Neutral. Neutral, good people. Neutral. Just a few days ago, this was greed, right? And then we were at extreme greed. But because of all of this data, look at that. It went tick, 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 neutral, right? And then we're going to enter into fear, right? And then extreme fear. This is where we buy, and this is where we sell, okay? And from here to here is where we accumulate. I stop accumulating here, and I'm definitely not buying here, all right? Remember, we buy into fear, let's say extreme fear, and we sell into extreme greed, all right? All right, good people. I'm just going to leave it there. Just remember that crypto moves what? On weekends. I'm not going to leave it right there. Crypto moves on weekends. And unfortunately, these stories, the wars and the rumors of wars, they always move, and a big story always breaks on the weekend. That's what I hate about this situation, because we can't trade our regular stock on the weekends. Crypto trades 24 hours, okay? So we can keep an eye on our crypto trades, but our stock trades, whatever decisions we make today, they're gonna have to hold until Monday. So just be careful, all right? Have some stop losses set, but there are some buying opportunities that we need to consider. When it's difficult to buy, when everyone else is running from the burning building, we run towards the burning building. And I'm begging you guys to look at some blue chip or some ETFs, some stock that you guys want to hold for the next 5 to 10 years. I'm begging you guys to take some time and look. If you're at work, go, I got to go to the bathroom, and look over your portfolio. And don't do it in a panicky mode. Don't do it in fear. Just look at what is tanking today, but it's still a good company. They still have revenue. They're going to be around. They're in a market that's growing and not shrinking. And then you just start to buy right there. Good people, that's what I wanted to come on and tell you guys about. Look, I was telling you guys about money. Well, I looked. You know what's making money? My USDC in my Coinbase. I'm making money on that, right? And then my money that I have in Moomoo, I'm making money on that. How much money? 5%. This is what's called fixed income, good people. 5.1%. For those of you that are new, last month you got 8.1%, but I'm getting 5% on my unused money. Now, that's better than having it all in the bank, even in the market, under fear. It's fixed. It ain't moving. And so that's what I want to show you about Moomoo. Make sure you download it and put money into Moomoo. And if you really want to learn how to trade, look, invest in yourself. Stock Up You is where you're going to learn how to make money, whether the market is going up or down. Josh is going to teach you charting. I'm going to teach you basic fundamentals and how I research and how I trade, momentum trading, and options with Keen and Grace. Those will be your top 2 links. Okay, we are at 24 minutes. I got 1 minute. Hey, Uncle Larry, what about TNA small caps? You know what? Small caps. Let me tell you something. That's a good question. Small caps. I want you guys to look at these small cap companies. I like Palantir. If Palantir gets one government contract, because of rumors of war, it's a wrap. I believe in the next year and a half, it could be a $100 stock. Okay, that's what I believe. Can't hear. There's something wrong with your system if you can't hear me. All right. So I'm looking at Palantir. Also, too, I will tell you this: the Nancy Pelosi Pan W. Oh, I just bought another share. I'm going to show you guys this. I'm going to show you guys this and then I'm going to get off. This is expensive. This is expensive and it's not for everyone. Nancy Pelosi, this is a defense move that Nancy Pelosi got into this option. And on today, listen, I'm just going to tell you, you could lose a lot of money playing this. But I got to show you guys how I trade and why I trade and what I look out for. This PanW is a defense, okay? It's a defense company, right? And they could go up based off of what? This war. I'm going to show you guys my portfolio here. Look at that, good people. Look at PanW. Extremely expensive, right? Extremely expensive. And I just entered into another. I'm up only 4%. Now, I'll tell you guys, as you can see, it's a leap option all the way out to the 21st, right? Look at that. Look at that. So you can see it's out next year. It's out a year. But I got it at 300. And did I come up with this? No. Nancy Pelosi did, because it's a defense. And if they get a government contract, who works with the government? Nancy Pelosi. All right. I'm just saying. All right. So it's extremely expensive. There's been days where it's been red. There's been days when it was been down 5% over the last couple of weeks. And I just don't worry about it because I got time. It's so far out. All right. But at some point, you best believe I'm going to be out of that play way before it expires. I don't play that holding until it expires. Okay. So if you're new here and you're just coming on, make sure you rewind. I talked about crypto today. Hey, Jay, I talked about crypto. Just go back and listen to everything I said about crypto and stock. Okay. If missiles, Iran, sell off the worst. But if I'll say this, Henry, I'm just going to say this in general. Okay. If this war happens, hey, Larry, how do I find the other? No, you have access to everything. Crypto, stocks, you have, once you buy my class, you have access to everything. I'll check that out. You know what? It's your cookies. Refresh your cookies and then you'll be fine, right? We have thousands of people over there, and that happened like once or twice. It's your cookies, okay? Hey, listen, what was I going to say? I'm trying to keep you guys fed. Oh yeah, the war. If this war, good people, listen, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if it's going to get worse or anything. If war, or what are your moves? I'm just telling you guys what my moves are. I'm finna tell you this right now. If this war gets worse, which I pray that it doesn't, I pray that there's no further conflict. I pray for peace, right? I pray for peace. I just pray for peace. Right? I don't like seeing people just on any side. We just pray for peace here. That's what we do. But listen, if this war gets worse, then the stock market is going to take, and crypto will take a hit, a further hit, right? Now, if it doesn't, and if it bags off and cool off, you're going to find out that today was probably a good day that you could have bought. Knowing that, what do? Do you go all in? I'm not going all in. I'm not. What I do is I just grab some. And am I just grabbing meme stock and meme crypto? No. I am adding to my long positions. I'm adding to my VOO. I'm adding to my small cap stocks. Okay. What type of small caps? The small caps I think are going to do good later this year or next year. Why small caps? Because small caps are already getting a spanking because of high inflation, and they usually do well when interest rates start to tick down. So when do we buy it? We buy it when it's beat down. So that's why I've been buying SoFi. That's why I've been buying Roblox. That's why I've been buying Palantir. That's why I've been buying DraftKings. That's why I've been buying Cleveland Cliffs. That's why I've been buying these on days like today, okay? But I just don't put all my money into one area. Now, that money is just going to be for later. I'm not looking for those to be green right now. This is called investing, long-term investing. It's not swing trading. So with my ETFs, I am buying more VUG. I am buying more VOO, okay? I'm also buying more BOTZ, okay? Because I believe that these, and I'll wait a little longer, but I know some of you guys don't like ARK. I buy it when it gets absolutely beat down. And I'm just going to hold. I'm just going to hold. I don't worry about it. When I make moves like this, they pay off longer. These are some of the best plays, and they're not options. We don't have to worry about time and decay. We ain't got to worry about the thetas eating up at it. These are investments, okay? So that's what I'm going to say. And I could see that the miners are beat down again. I could see that the crypto miners are beat down again. I'm just going to say this again. I'm just waiting till after the halving. Now, I will end with this as it pertains to crypto. If you look at crypto and you see what's going on with crypto and all of its tanking, right? Here's one of the things that I'm going to say about crypto. Let me find this crypto bubble. All right. So you guys see this crypto. You see all of this tanking, all of this sea of red over the day. Absolute bloodbath. Look at that. Pepe down 22%, right? Floke down 18%. We can see them. They are absolutely tanking. Even Solana down 12%. Now, is crypto going down because that's where this is where it was before the halving? No. It is because of inflation. It's because of what's happening today in the stock market. And it's also what's happening with the wars and rumors of war. The initial hit when wars are coming is that. But within days and weeks, there's generally a rebound. Don't take my word for it. Do your own due diligence and see that for yourself. So I believe between today and this entire weekend that these are going to be times of buying and not just buying the first dip and going all in, saving some dry powder, whatever amount of money you have. I would just split it up into a minimum of 3. So just go in with a third. And then if it rebounds and runs up, so what? Don't have FOMO and say, I should have put everything in. No, you shouldn't, because you didn't know if it was going to go down even more. Follow? These are fundamentals that has helped me make money for years. And I just want to share with you guys, right? Make sure you check out the 2 links below. Again, what 2 links? That is Stock Up You, Come On, Learn and Earn, and also Moomoo. Moomoo, go ahead and get fixed income like I am, 5.1%. Hopefully something I said helped you guys. I love all of you guys enough to tell you the truth and to be a frontline soldier when things are not looking good. I will see you guys later. Live, love, laugh, and learn. Make sure you hit that like button, notification bell to get all of my notices.